Say that again.
If you were to give advice to someone who's like mentally struggling or is sick or something, what would you tell them?
You can encourage yourself. Only you can bring yourself out of a situation.
Yeah.
Everything to you. So your mindset is everything.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching. Welcome back to my channel if you're new here. My name is Didi and I create fashion, lifestyle, travel, beauty and mental health content. So today is Friday. I wanted to do a mental health challenge for the day, and the day is starting a bit late, but we're gonna go on with it. So usually I try to make sure that I sleep around 10:30 and make sure I wake up by 6, but it's been such a challenge. I've not been able to wake up easily. Like, it's been a challenge for me waking up in the morning, but it's something I need to maybe practice more and tell my doctor the progress with the medication and everything. But you know, I decided I'll just take it one day at a time, because sometimes I'd wake up and I feel guilty that, oh my god, it's 8:30 and I'm waking up now. It's kind of late because I'm gonna have to do a few things before I settle down, you know. So today I just wanted to do this mental health challenge, and interested as well, you can do it with me, and it's going to be like a fulfilling thing. Basically going to be like a morning routine video, but more focused into how it's going to affect my mental state. In the morning when I wake up, I like to make sure that I just don't go into social media immediately. I think I like doing that from 10 onwards. So the first thing that I'm going to do obviously is make my bed. I already done that. Make my bed, brush my teeth, I've already done that. So the first thing that the next thing that follows is prayer time or Bible studies. That's what I'm gonna do in a bit, and then I'll come back and let you guys know how that went. So for me, whenever I'm doing Bible study, I usually use the app. I usually use the Bible app. I usually use this app, the Holy Bible app, this one here, or I just go as the Spirit leadeth. So today's verse is 2 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 17. We're gonna read that, and then I usually like putting instrumental soaking music so that I can just chime my spirit into a state of calmness and meditation. That usually just alerts me and gives me more life and gives me more energy and helps me put in more focus as I'm studying. So that's what I usually do. So let me get to that, and then I'm gonna catch up with you guys in a few. I'm currently done with creating my to-do list for the day. I usually don't like having more than 5 things to do, because it makes me feel like I am doing a lot. I'm gonna start feeling overwhelmed. So I usually just put 3 main tasks that I need to do, and today I need to study. Aside from the content that I'm filming today, it's basically just part of my lifestyle anyway, so it's not really oh, I have to film a video. It's just me recording what I usually do on a day-to-day, and in this video it's just to, and in this video, since it's like a wellness challenge, I hope you guys actually will be doing this challenge with me. Maybe once you finish watching, maybe you'll have an self-introspection and feel you know, maybe I could try and do these things. Maybe I could try and wake up early. Maybe I could try and wake up at this time. Maybe I could try and read this book. Maybe I could try do this exercise. You know, it's all about just bettering yourself. So I already have in mind what I need to do. So now the next thing, and the healthy habit, I feel it is very important during your self-care and your wellness overall, is working out. So I'll have my yoga mat here. It's actually over there. I'm gonna get it. I want to change into something that's comfortable for working out, so I'm gonna get my yoga mat, and then I'm gonna do a bit of some stretches, because I kind of have been struggling with my back, with back aches, and I'm telling you, growing up these days, cramps kill you like never before. Those things, hey, it's wild. But I'm just gonna get my yoga mat, and then I start doing my stretches. I usually do stretches for about 10 to 15 minutes, it depends. And then yeah, and then we're gonna now set up, and then now we're going to walk into the day now with much more fullness and vision. So I'm switched into my workout clothes. I'm just wearing this dry fit what's it called, my dry fit workout top and some black biker shorts. My mat is here. I'm ready. I'm about to go. So I'm gonna like do a few. I usually do stretches for about 10 to 15 minutes depending on what I'm doing, but I was actually given like a routine by I was given a routine to follow because of my back, so that I don't also injure it when I'm working out and stuff. So that is what is going to be happening right now. So I hope you guys are getting inspired to work out or do something that you've always said that you wanted to do. For me, it's yoga. I used to do yoga while I was in uni. Like I think every morning I used to do yoga. I used to attend the classes maybe like twice a week in school, and it was very, very refreshing. You know, it's always something that I looked forward to, and I love the fact that even now that I have my mat, sometimes I can just decide, let me just go do some stretches. Sometimes it grounds me whenever I maybe even having a panic attack or something. I just lie down on my mat, take deep breaths in and out, and then I start feeling more calm and more in tune with my body and how it's feeling, because sometimes I might go, but when I do that, I'm actually causing more strain to my body. So I usually just listen to my body, so I know when I need to take a pause, when to take a break, and it's really been helpful. So I've just continued on with my water intake of the day. I usually drink at least 2 of these every day. I'm not sure if it reaches 8 glasses, but it's quite big. I think it's almost a liter if I'm not wrong, or 750 ml. So right now I just want to go bathe, and that's one thing that is actually, you know, sometimes people neglect the joy of actually having the ability to bathe and to, like, you know, do some skincare routine, do some anything that makes you feel fresh and anything that makes you feel more ready and set up for the day. Because I feel like sometimes if you're working from home, for instance, or if you're studying at home, whenever you don't like bathe or shower or whatever, you kind of feel lazy, and you know, you kind of feel lazy and woozy. So whenever I bathe, I usually feel fresh. So I prefer to like start my day before bathing or after. It usually just depends on how I'm feeling. But so since I'm from doing some stretches, it's only right for me to bathe. So I'm gonna do that and then now go into studying. And I feel like also when you read something, it helps your mind, keeps your mind active. And the secret about reading is that you shouldn't really force yourself into reading. If you're not a reader, that is fine. I'm sure there are other things you can do, maybe games that help keep your mind active. And I actually have one game here that's called Infinity Loop. It's called Infinity Loop, and what it does is that it arranges itself it helps you relax and concentrate, and it gives you like a puzzle for you to solve. So right now I'm on level 63, and then you're supposed to like make sure all of these are connected. So there's that. I could either do this or I could go and read a book, but I feel like I want to read because I have to study. Like the studying I have to do, but aside from that, I'd also want to like do a short read. And what I usually do is maybe read 1 page early in the morning, or 1 page or 2 pages when I'm in transit, I'm going somewhere. So that usually helps keep me active as well. So instead of forcing, you know, you have to finish 1 chapter a day, you have to finish 2 chapters, just take it easy and 1 day at a time. All right. So for that refreshing bath that I'm about to have, I'm gonna be using this African black soap. She Moisture body wash. I really like how it smells, and it has some extracts inside which help like smoothen and exfoliate your skin. And then I'm gonna be using the bar soap as well, which is also the She Moisture African black soap with shea butter. And I like using it because of the chest area that I have. I don't know if you can see, but I have breakouts on my chest area, but it's mainly because of hormones and what's it called, hormones and the meds that I'm on. So sometimes that happens, but I'm not feeling too bad about it because I know it'll clear up. So those are my fighters. I'm gonna feel so fresh and so radiant and so scenty because of how the soap smell really nice, by the way. So let me finish up with my water, clean up this place, and then I'm gonna catch you guys after I dress up. So another thing I feel like we shouldn't be taking for granted is having a healthy environment where you can work, relax, sit, do anything you want, because clutter just makes your mind feel cluttered. So for me, I'm about to go and tidy up the room, just sweep it up, sweep up the staircase area, sweep up the ground floor area, so that, I mean the front room area, so that when I get ready, when I finish showering and when I finish dressing up and everything, I'm gonna feel very refreshed to be in an environment which is clean and which has no clutter, so that it can help me even set my mind up for being able to achieve the things that I want to do for the day. So I've just finished tidying, getting ready and everything. I feel fresh and clean. One thing that I read somewhere, did I read it or I watched it somewhere? For you to look good, for you to feel good, you have to look good. So that's something that I've been trying to incorporate more of, because sometimes I'm just always in the house in diras and stuff, so that doesn't really motivate you to do stuff unless I'm really in the mood. That's when I usually do stuff. But today I've just dressed up in something casual, something comfy, a black tee and black jeans, because I'm also going to be taking a walk later in the day. I'm actually going to be leaving the house later in the day, but because of the purposes of this video, I feel that it's important for you to, if you want to be more productive at home and be more aware of, be more productive at home, you can try switching into doing styling. You can try like dressing up so that you can be able to, so that you can feel confident and bold in whatever you want to achieve. So as you can see, clean, we have tidied up the room and everything. So right now the next thing we're going to do is make sure we eat healthy, and by eating I mean like don't skip your lunch, don't skip dinner, don't skip breakfast because you don't feel like eating, because sometimes that usually happens to me even. But I'm like, if I need to get better, I need to eat well. So I'm gonna go downstairs, have something to eat, and then I'm probably going to, and then now after I'm going to like take that time after eating to boost up my serotonin levels, and that's like doing some things that I enjoy, like watching a series, maybe watching a series, something to just bring me some joy for some few minutes, and then now is when I'll be able to dive into the work for the day. So the show that I've been obsessing over these past few weeks has been Modern Family. I restarted it all over again. Right now I'm in season 3 if I'm not wrong. So I'm gonna go eat as I watch Modern Family, and then to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to studying. It's just been a hectic time, I guess, because even the past 2 weeks I've not really touched a book, and I'm feeling like time is clocking. I have my deadline, which is supposed to be the end of November, to finish the course, but at this rate I feel like maybe mid-December, but we'll see. I'm gonna stay positive and I'm gonna try and push myself so that I can be able to reach my goal. So it's gotten a bit chilly, so I decided to wear my hoodie just to keep warm. Full, very full, that's why I look so sleepy. But I'm about to wrap up the mental health challenge because the day has finally come to an end. So I'm about to just finish studying a bit, and then I was also supposed to edit some pictures that I needed to use for a reel, so I'm gonna do that quickly before I leave and everything. And the last thing I feel like is important, or rather helps boost your mindset and everything, is calling someone or talking to someone who you love, who you are friends with, and the conversation, is always, and if the conversation is lively, of course you feel more alive and more active whenever you talk to someone. So that's what I'm about to do. Call one of my sisters, just chat a bit, and then finish, get back to studying, and then I think I'll call you today.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good, and you?
Yeah.
You're fine?
Yeah.
What are you guys up to?
Just trying to get the baby to sleep.
Ah. Are you able to video call?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, Evie May! Hi! Birthday girl, how are you? Oh, her smile is so cute. Are you calling someone? Huh? If you may say, wave at me. Wave. Oh no, now she's giving me that face. Question, and then you're gonna answer. So if you were to give, how do I put this? If you were to give someone advice, someone who's struggling mentally, what would you tell them? Advice to someone.
Say that again.
If you were to give advice to someone who's like mentally struggling or is sick or something, what would you tell them?
But no, for me personally, it's a spiritual thing. So I said, pray to God, talk to God.
Talk to God about it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Those things only you can overcome it. So to be honest, it's you, but it's an individual affair. So
Yeah.
you can encourage yourself. Only you can bring yourself out of the situation.
Yeah.
Everything to you. So your mindset is everything.
Do you ever feel sometimes? Come again?
No, someone can encourage you, but if you don't actually believe it for yourself, then I mean,
It will be hard. Do you sometimes get pressure at work? Like people
yeah,
like that?
no,
Or it's normal?
life is full of pressure. Yeah, it's a normal thing. It's part of growing up. It's
So,
just how you do.
so how do you deal with it now in that instance?
Well, it depends what it is. It depends on what actual pressure is. Things, I don't know. I have to have an example, or else I wouldn't know.
Like, let's say you've gotten to work and then you had planned to do what you usually do every day, and then you're told to do something else and you're still supposed to do all of them by a specific time.
You just prioritize, isn't it? You ask the person, okay, well, I'm still doing this. What's more important? Do you want me to do this or do you want me to do that? And then you have a conversation, or you just say, look, because this one's going to take me an extra hour or two. What do you want me to do? Do you get what I mean? Because they're the person that's given you the job. You just have honest conversations. It's as simple as that. If it's like, okay, we'll do this first, no problem. If it's people that you're dealing with and they're stubborn people, everything you do via email, so everyone's got a trail. It's not like, okay, I told you, and they'll say, no, I didn't tell you to do that. Do you get it? Just follow up with an email, following our conversation. I'm going to put this on hold and complete this task. You have to learn how different people are and how to deal with different people. These are my skills. People's pressure be your thing to get.
Yeah.
You just have to learn how to deal with people and deal with issues.
So we've had it from the girl, the sister girl. I think she hit the nail on the head, and I feel like sometimes, we give ourselves pressure, or sometimes if we're under pressurized situations, we don't know how to deal with that. So I think the takeaway from this is that you need to be able to learn how to deal with things. You need to learn how to deal with pressure, because life is pressurous. So pressures and pressurous, yeah. So that's something I've taken, and that's something I've been working on as well. So I feel like it's now time for me to sit down and try and do do the studying a bit, and then I'm going to finish the wellness challenge with making some food. I'm going to be making ugali and chicken and some traditional mbogas like veggies, and then I call it a day. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope this video was very insightful or helped boost your mental state, or this video helped with bringing up your spirits up and feeling like you are inclusive, and that everyone goes through something sometime, but it takes a village, by the way, to get out. And it's also an individualized individualized scene where you are the person who needs to be able to get yourself out from those situations, because there's only so much people can do. So thank you so much. If you enjoy this type of videos, let me know. I'd be happy to dive more into this and educate myself as well. But this challenge is about to finish. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can be getting notified every time I post a new video. And I'll see you guys on my next one.